Perfect. I believe we are live, unless I'm greatly mistaken. We are indeed online. Oh, that's two audios. There we go, that's one audio. I just gotta share out the link, and then we're good to go. Let's go. Hello, Ace. Welcome, welcome. We are live and ready to thrive on some Dragon Quest VII. Yikes. Wish we were playing Dragon Quest V now. Okay, links have been sent out. I think we're just ready to get rolling. First time streaming this game, so please do let me know if any of the audio is good, bad, or in between. Also let me know if the quality is okay. If the quality of the stream looks awful, let me know about that too, so I can make sure we're achieving the best quality possible. Take a sip of water and then we'll get rolling. Now we are... I hate when my strings... It doesn't matter, but I hate when my strings are not the same size. I don't know why it bothers me, but it does. Right, sorry. Oh, it's... Okay. Okay. Right, well, without further ado, let's begin. So, gotta make a new profile, new thing. Oh man, this already is next level. Look at this. It looks like the same, just fancier. Okay. So the main character for this game's name is Asta, spelled Oster. It's It's pronounced Asta, though. But it looks like this. Just gotta remember to say Asta. Creating adventure log. Alright, here we go. So excited for a full 3D game. Look at this. It's pronounced Asta, not Asta. Asta. Sorry, Asta. So it's like aw. Sta. It's supposed to be like that, Asta. Or you could say Oster, I guess. It's all the same, really. I'm going to be hearing Asta screaming in my head throughout this playthrough. Probably. Alright. So this is Prince Kiefer. Drop my controller on the floor immediately. Great start. Alright. Prince Kiefer. Kiefer. Right. You know the drill, Asta? Keep your mouth shut about this place, alright? If anyone up at the castle knew we were sneaking in here, we'd be for the high jump. Not that I'm scared or anything. It's just there's stuff about this island we're not supposed to know, and I need to find out the truth. We're meant to believe this is the only island in the world? Pah, that's a load of rubbish and we both know it. Okay, same as always. Let's shove the stone back into place and get home. On my count. 1, 2, push! I know this is like 3DS level 3D graphics, but coming off of like 2D DS graphics, this looks insane. I'm not saying next generation graphics or anything, but it's just super cool. Excuse me, super cool to see a Dragon Quest world in this medium, because I've only ever seen Dragon Quest assets, like barrels and boxes in 2D. So that's how it's going to be, is it? You're not going to tell me what you're up to? Yes. Well, I don't care anyways, because I'm not going to waste my breath asking you again. But you haven't heard the last of this. I'm going to find out what you're plotting, and I'm going to tell everyone, so there. Oh, I almost forgot. Tomorrow's the day of the Pilcard harvest. I'd better be getting off to bed, and so had you. It only comes around once a year, you know. See you later, Mr. Mysterious. Mr. Mysterious. Oh, okay, we got control. Oh, and it's got a map that shows us the... Oh, okay, we got a map that'll tell us where we can go and what is in the village. Sweet. Meow, meow. We got a cat so far. Okay, so we can rotate the screen in this one as well. Oh, 5 gold coins. We can punch out barrels. Door appears to be locked from the other side. Okay, I have a feeling there's probably going to be like one place we can go in. Another cat over here. Meow. Oh, more barrels. Pat, pat. More barrels. Another 3 gold. Okay. Oh, medicinal herb. Sorry, Mom. Ooh. So this is still expecting you to use the L and R buttons to rotate the camera, but I'm like trying to move the camera with my C stick. But that is not how this game wants me to play. Oh, stole 10 coins from Pearl. Oh, Asta's mother, Pearl. Asta, is that you? It's time for bed, young man. Hop that ladder with you. You need to be up bright and early tomorrow. It's my father, I guess? He's fast asleep. He doesn't give a shindigament. Okay, so this is my room. Oh, a leather hat. Oh, actually, okay, so how do we open up... Okay, talk, magic. Do we have any magic? No. Examine, items, attributes, info, miscellaneous, equip. Items. So wait, if that's... What's equip do? Ah. Oh, okay, we can rotate him. That's fine. So now we have a leather cap, leather hat, and plain clothes. Look at those tiny, tiny stats. Those will grow. Heal all tactics, lineup, organize items, organize bags, setting quick save. Info, recent developments, the story so far. Oh. Oh, this is going to be nice. Okay, so I can use info to either get caught up or get more info. Whoa, 110 coins, and I think I just stole like 10 bucks from my dad. Jeez, okay, so this game wants us to go to bed. Let's go to bed. Wakey, wakey, Asta. Come on, you can't stay in bed all day. It's the most important day of the year in Pilcard Bay, the day of the Pilcard harvest. Your father is already headed over to meet Mayor Maiden by the jetty. Now get up and get yourself ready, young man. Come on, chop chop. My mother is a unit. Look at her. Stuck on my cord. Okay, well, she said to chop chop. We've chopped. Oh. All set. It wouldn't do for a fisherman's son to sleep in, you know. Head down to the jetty this instant. Your father needs your help. Fine, but I'm gonna do it slowly, Mom. Oh, before you go, take this to your father, will you? You know how he likes his picards. Off you go now. Take that sandwich down to the ship and make sure he gets it. I don't know if a pill card is a real thing or a made-up thing for this world. Is pill card a real food? I'm Googling it. I feel like it's made up for this world, but I don't want to be, like, embarrassingly wrong. Oh, it's okay. It's sardines. Is pill card the same as sardines? Okay, so pill cards are like big sardines. Okay, so this is a sardine fishing town, basically. Okay, good to know. I see you got a new pot, Mother. Well, I've destroyed it. Oh, and new barrels, too. You thought you would. Well, wait a minute. Why do I have... There's a hood and some socks hung up outside the window. So I guess nobody comes around to refill the barrels with more money. Alright, lively town. What do we have here? Welcome to the item shop. Probably yours? Yeah, probably. Welcome to the item shop. How can I serve you? Buy? What would you like to buy? I can just buy pilker pie. Actually, wait, what does that do? Feast on this to restore a few HP. Okay, so it's kind of like a, I'm assuming a bad healing herb. Still meow. Oh, we can go into buildings now. There's no one here. Chest. Oh, they locked it. Smart lads. Smart. I was gonna rob you. So it's smart you locked up. Yay! Hooray! It's the day of the Pilcard harvest, and that means it's festival time too. We learned about it at school. Mayor Maiden's great granddad started it. That's why it's so great. Oh, to sail the sea in a mighty ship like Captain Pollock and his crew. Word is they're going to venture even further north than usual this year. Is that what the word is? We already broke these before. Just want to check out some of these houses before we have to leave. Oh, it's royalty? I say, it's Asta. A very good morning to you, young man. You'll probably be assisting your father today, no doubt. Well, bravo! I wish my own dear daughter were as helpful as you, but oh no, she rushed off before breakfast, and I haven't seen hide nor hair of her since. Honestly, my Mirabelle will be the death of me. Where in heaven can she be? Oh, didn't mean to go upstairs right away, but this camera angle's a bit tight. I'm used to a top-down look, so having this, like, kind of from behind the character angle, it feels like I can't see as much. Oh, hairband. Okay. Asta gazes in the mirror. He quickly puts his hair back in order. So this game continues the trope of you being allowed to go anywhere you want, whenever you want. No interesting books, okay. I should also mention, I got the version of the game that has, oh, what do you call it? Orchestra version of the music, in it. So we will have Much better music than digitized music. I was made to be a maid, and I get paid to be a maid. I pray my looks will never fade. Oh, what are you doing here, Asta? If you're looking for Mirabelle, I'm afraid you're out of luck. Well, I guess I am out of luck. Alright, let's get out of here. There's a door over there. Okay, we talk to that guy. Just go up here really quickly so you see some more barrels. Another house. Oh, I want to see his face. This is the old man. I can't wait to see what weird and wonderful fish they bring back this year. My tummy's rumbling already.
Hello, young Asta. You'll be off to help your father, I'll warrant. My own son's going to be taking the helm this year. Oh, I couldn't be more proud. We owe your father a lot, you know. Pollock's the greatest fisherman in this village has ever seen.
Well, sure you wouldn't mind me looking through your drawers then? There's nothing special in your drawers, so I don't think you mind at all. How about your barrels? Nothing. Okay, let's check out your basement. Oh, I see a chest, I see a chest. We're robbing the joint. Let's go. Break everything. Ooh, seed of resilience. Look at us go. Strong start. So how do we use that? We would go items, Asta, seed of resilience, use, Asta. Ah, I like that it shows my stat before. That's really handy. I don't know that the other game did that, and if it did, I never saw. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, what else do we have to look at? Is this building... This will be the church. Yeah, these angles are weird. I feel like I can't see as much. Wow. Whether you're a fisherman or a humble servant of the Almighty, the pickled harvest is always the most exciting day of the year. I pray that the Almighty will watch over our village's brave fishermen. Same. Same. Okay. More barrels to break. Oh, church has a roof. Oh! Well, that was lucky. Welcome to Pickard Bay, our very own seaside paradise. Oh, sorry, Asta, I didn't recognize you there. Where are you going? Today's the day of the Pickard harvest, you know. Everyone's probably gathering on Maya Maiden's boat already. You should get a move on. Okay, so we need to head back down now. We've explored the whole town. See what everyone over here is talking about. I'm not normally even up at this time, you know, but this morning I walked all the way from Estard. Well, a spot of exercise every now and then never hurt anyone. Hey, you're a local lad, aren't you? I bet you want to be a fisherman when you grow up, don't you? Yes. Of course you do. Fishermen are the best. Well, my dad's a fisherman, so that's really the only criteria I've set. And I imagine I'm quite a young lad. Sir! Gah, it's no good. A sailor should be saying ahoy, not a chew. I came all the way from the bloomin' Estard to train to be a fisherman, but instead of catching any fish, I went and caught this bloomin' cold. What are you doing to me? Get it! Stop doing that to my face. Oh, man. I'm a disgrace to sailors everywhere. Now, what you're doing to me right now is a disgrace to everyone everywhere. Stop. Oh, okay, what do we got here? Blowing his snooze on you? Snoz? Yeah. I respect your opinion, Pollock, but I don't see why we can't just head to the usual fishing spot. When the ocean tells me something, I have to listen. I've been studying the currents and tides, and we need to cast our nets elsewhere this year. A fisherman's job is to follow the fish. Where they go, we go. End of story. You're not wrong, but the thing is... Ah, Hosta, there you are. You've come to give your father a hand, I take it. You took your time, my lad. Now are you ready to actually do some work for a change? Oh, first things first. Please tell me you brought me one of your mother's sandwiches. I'm famished. Oster hands the pilchard sandwich to his father. That's the stuff. There's nothing like pickers in the morning. I can't set sail without one of these in my belly. Stop staring at me like that, lad. You'll put me off my pilchards. Now go swab the decks or something. Put me to work in his boat day one. Okay. It's not a very Bildrat. It's not a very big boat. Chest. Ooh, Wayfarer's clothes. Okay. So if we go to equip, can we put them on? No. Wait, did they go in our inventory or did they go... Oh, they did. We just can't equip them. Can we equip them? Oh, we can. Oh, I think equip just shows us what is equipped in each slot. So we can't use that. Whoa! Didn't mean to go up. Okay. Gonna break these. Oh, more chest. Yeah, this game's gonna really force me to swing my camera around. Oh, cypress stick. So that we surely can equip. Word is we're heading further north than we've ever been. Can't wait to see what kind of prize specimens we net out there. Let me ask you something, young Oster. Do you have any idea what I'm going through? No? Of course you don't. I mean, how could you? Here I am newly married and leaving my beautiful bride behind. No one could ever understand me heartache and pain. Sorry, bro. Why are their ships so big on the inside? It was so tiny at the top side. This boat's an iceberg. Most of it's underwater. Oh. Man, I cannot get over robbing my father blind. Oh, more barrels to rip up. What? Mirabelle? What are you doing here? Shh! Get lost, will you? You're gonna blow my cover. Eh? Who's that over there? Well, well, if it isn't a young Mirabelle, looks like I caught me a stowaway. Gah, why is it such a big deal anyways? Why can't you just let me come fishing with you? Go on, just forget you saw me, please. Did I mention how tasty your stew is? Really, you'd have to tell me your recipe sometime. Flattery will not get you nowhere, young lady, and it certainly won't get you on board this ship. Now get out of here before I tell your father what you've been up to. And as for you, Asta, I got a pile of potatoes that need peeling. God, it's all your fault, Asta. I hate you. It's all right for you. One day you'll get to jump on a boat and leave this stupid island behind, at least for a little while. I know all the grown-ups say that there's nothing out there except more ocean, but they're lying to us. I know it. I'll get you back for this. I'll tell everyone where you and Prince Kiefer have been sneaking off to. I mean it. I think it's Kiefer. So we better peel some potatoes. Yeah, she's a real snitch. From Bilcard Bay to Starred Castle, everyone's heard of the mighty Pollock. You should be proud to have such a famous fisherman as a father, Ostar. Now I come to think of it, his brother is just as famous, or should I say infamous. Ah, listen to me, it doesn't do to spill ill of others. Forget I spoke, lad. Ooh, okay, there's a little hint there. Our dad, Pollock, must have some sort of evil brother, or at least not a good brother. Nothing special in there. Yeah, well, there's gonna be something special in these, or I'll break them all. I'll break them all anyways. Ooh, Chimera Wing, okay. Oh, there you are, Asta. You took your time. I've nearly finished peeling these potatoes. By the way, I couldn't help but notice you getting an earful off young Mirabelle. Ah, she's just a spirited one, that lass. Okay, so I guess I won't help you peel potatoes. Bet she's still stowing away somewhere on the ship. Well, my lad, it's almost time for us to set sail. I know you can't wait to taste adventure on the high seas, but you're still no more than a codling. You'd be more of a burden than a help. Don't be sore now. Keep up the good work, and you'll get there in the end. Our father's so ripped. Look at this man. I know you'll make a fine fisherman one day. You're my flesh and blood after all. In the meantime, you've got an important, very important job to keep you busy. Looking after your mother. Keep the old girl safe while I'm away, you hear? Dude's more muscle than man? Yeah, really. Well, I'm getting kicked off the boat. No, what am I, another Mirabelle? Weigh anchor, hoist the mainsail. By hoist, I mean haste. Hoist, hoist. Mouth is not working for me today. Hair, my hair looking that angle. Look at this tattoo. Dog. Oh, my father's gone. That guy's still sneezing. Oh, who are you? Asta, Asta. Oh. Ah, Asta, there you are. The king requested an audience with you, a rather urgent one, it would seem. You know the way to Estard Castle, of course. Simply follow the path north from Pickard Bay. Your cooperation in this matter would be greatly appreciated. Okay, so the king from Estard Castle has asked an audience of us. I heard you got summoned to the castle again, Asta. Lucky old you. Well, guess what? I'm coming too. That all right with you? Yes. All right, then. Let's get moving, shall we? So she in my party? She is. Great. I can give her the hairband, I bet. Sure can. Nothing else I have would be beneficial to her, though. If I go to the item shop here, so they have the cypress stick, plain clothes, pot lid. 2 of those would be nice. Give us each some defense. Let me first sell the plain clothes I have here can go. So let's get a weapon for Mirabelle. I assume there's going to be some, like, encounters out in the wild, so. So we'll give one to her and then one to me. Well, this game has style as well. Alright, well. Whoop. What's with the silent treatment, Asta? Are you in a mood with me or something? If you want to chat with me, just talk when there's no one else nearby. Well, you can press the B button if you'd rather. But don't go bothering me every few seconds, will you? I know how annoying you can be. Right, lecture over. Do you understand all that? Yes. Good. Now that's enough chit-chat. Let's get to Estard. You know what? I'm chatting. Come on, Asta. Let's head over to the castle. What, have you forgotten where it is? Just leave the village through the gate and follow the path to the north. Any idiot knows that. The attitude on this one. My. Let's get out of here. Oh. Ah, it's so nice to get away from Pickard Bay for a chance, don't you think? But of course you do. You and... Kiefer? How would you pronounce that? Would you pronounce that Kiefer or Kiefer? I'm thinking Kiefer. You and Kiefer love your little not-so-secret visits to that bit of beach to the west of the village, don't you? Apparently, the king used to keep that boats there, but now no one's allowed to go near the place, as you very well know. Well, you won't be going there anymore. The next time I see you sneaking over there, I'm going to tell my father, so there. Anyway, enough chit-chat. Let's head to Estard. We need to follow the path to the north. She keeps, talking to me, and then immediately telling me off for talking too much. You look confused. Let me guess. No idea where you're going? Just take a look at that map on the touchscreen, okay? Oh, and if you want to switch to a view of the whole island, press the Y button. The Y button. Oh, okay. Okay, so there's... Oh, okay, so there's a few places on the island, but we're currently heading to the castle. Whoa, she Naruto runs. Look at her. Okay. So this is cool. This is almost getting into open world territory. Okay, that's where Kiefer and I were. She will be Hokage. Yeah, really. It's a little town village thing there. Oh, I see a chest over there. How do we get to it? Can I jump down? Nope. Alright, let's go into the village. Phew. What a slog that was. Well, here we are in Estard. Right, I'm off. See you. What's that? Will we be heading back together? Oh, we'll worry about that later. I've got places to be, so see you around, Asta. Yeah, I just buy you a bunch of gear in case we get into open world encounters, and she runs off. Just the treatment I deserve. A very warm welcome to Estard. I couldn't help noticing your girlfriend running off and leaving you just now. Well, plenty more fish in the sea and all that. Yikes. Alright, let's start exploring the whole place. I don't like the gossip, but it seems Prince Kiefer has been getting mixed up in some pretty dicey stuff recently. So it's not his fault if you ask me. I say he must have fallen in with a bad crowd. Probably a ruffian from Picard Bay or some such. What? Yeah, what? Yeah, that's it. You have any pots or barrels? You're losing them. No interesting books? Just oh, here it is. Yeah! That's what you get. Talking bad about me. Oh, an inn. What do the inns look like? Here, you're Pike's nephew, aren't you? Yes. Well, would you mind giving him a message? Tell him we're grateful for his business and all, but at some point he's going to have to settle his bar tab. He's hoping to take it well. He's hoping he takes it well, coming from you. Hello there, Asta. Heading up to the castle again. Normally you'd find your uncle here at this time of day, but you've seen no sign of him yet. Strange. Not like him to miss out on valuable drinking time. Ah, Asta! Nice of you to drop by. How's old Pollock doing? Ho-ho! Out at sea, is he? Well, well. The Pilcoat harvest seems to come around quicker every year. You don't believe any of that silly talk about other islands, do you? If you ask me, young people should respect their elders and stop questioning things. I will question every elder I ever meet. You watch.
That's the cleaning done. Now the place looks spick and span. Only the best for our guests.
Maybe I'll stay here someday. Whoa! Of course, cypress stick. Shouldn't have bought one. I should have learned my lesson from the last game. Every time I bought something, I'd immediately find it. There is also a, there is a vocation system in this game as well. So we're getting a thief right off the bat who's just going to steal us all the equipment we need. We're never going to buy anything, I swear. Okay, so I saw a way to get in from the back here, I think. There you go. Yeah. I'm such a hooligan. Asta peers down the well.
Watch out, will you? You'll take a terrible tumble if you're not careful. If you end up in a crumpled heap at the bottom of the well, I'm not going to be the one to fish you out. This place would be perfect if it weren't for two things. The first is Pike, that never-do-well who lives in the northeast corner of town. The other is Prince Kuiper. I dread to think what will become of the two of them.
Indeed. Ah, another lovely, sunny, trouble-free day in Astad. The other day, I was clearing out my store cupboard, and I found a pile of rusty old swords and shields. Can't imagine when we would ever need weapons in here in Astad. It's been peaceful for as long as anyone can remember. Oh. Between you and the Almighty, Prince Kuiper really is nothing but trouble. He sneaks out of the castle every chance he gets. He is next in line to the throne, for goodness sakes. He needs to start acting like it. I cannot begin to imagine how much worry he must cause poor King Donald. That's something someone unprepared for war would say. Yeah, really. I came prepared. I got defensive equipment, offensive equipment. I'm ready to go. I couldn't help noticing that pretty girl disappearing into the shop over there. I'd heard young Pierce had a sweetheart. Maybe that was the fair maiden in question. Well, let's take a look. I'm guessing it's Mirabelle. So what do you have? Nothing new. Nothing new. You're a bad shop and you should feel bad. That was the whole second half of the shop. How do you get in? Over there, maybe you can take the stairs around. I'm banking on stairs around. Oh, here she is. Oh. Oi, don't you know that there's a crowd? Buzz off, will you? Rude? Oh, Hoster, it's you. You just couldn't stay away, eh? Listen, whatever you've heard, Piers and I are just friends, okay? There's no need for you to get all funny about it. Ah, it's tough being a girl in demand. Alrighty then. I would say someone's in love. You know, our Pierce has been spending rather a lot of time with a certain young lady from Pickard Bay lately. I think he could do better, to be honest. She seems like a headache, little madam, to me. Ooh, lots of barrels smash. Ooh, what do we get? 2 coins. You guys are broker than I was. I had 110 coins in my account. And by my account, I mean my bedroom. Oh, Chimera Wing. Oi, don't you know that there's a crowd? Buzz off, will you? Oh. Say it once, shame on... Well, these stairs have massive collision boxes. I'm gonna accidentally walk up and down stairs like crazy in this game. Also realizing I didn't try these chests. Yeah, I thought so. Maybe forgot to lock this one? Nope. No such luck. Should have known better. Okay. Ah, that mean old Pike stole my sweeties. Listen, kid. Take this as a life lesson. Next time someone tries to take your sweeties, you stop them. Hello, Oster. It's nice of you to pay us a visit. On this little island, everyone knows everyone else. It's like one big happy family. Still, sometimes it's a little sad to think we're the only island in the world and that there's nobody else out there. Well, there are the bears in the hills to the east, but you wouldn't want to meet them. I hear they're ferocious man-eaters. That's why no one goes out that way. Hey, Oster, how's it going? You know, I ran into your uncle the other day. Well, I say ran into him. I had to chase him out of my garden when I found him leering at my wife through a window. Look, I know it's not your fault that what he gets up to, but could you have a word? I'm a kid. I don't even have a word. What do you want me to do? He's an adult creep Uncle Drunk. I literally call him Uncle Drunk behind and in front of his face.
Go away, will you? You mustn't disturb a lady while she's doing her makeup.
Rude child. Yeah, let's see how educated you are. Oh, hope you don't mind, but I've helped myself to 50 gold coins. I'll have it back to you before you know it. Honest Pike. This Pike guy is a piece of work, and he's my uncle. So, we're gonna have to deal with that. Ah, Tosta. I'm sure you've already received the official summons, but your presence is requested at the castle. The king is waiting. The castle's up there through those gates, although I'm sure you know that already. Anyways, you should hurry. I won't. I'll try this house first. Yeah. I'm really starting to regret renting that house to Pike. There was I, thinking that a brother of Pollock couldn't possibly be any trouble. Little did I know. Hi, hello, Sulphurus. How are you doing? Or should I say Naveen? How are you doing today? I swear, every time I join, the game gets way better graphically. This is the biggest jump. We went from the Dragon Quest VI remake, which released in 2009. Dragon Quest VI DS release. I think this one came out in 2013. Oh no, that was 11. February 14th, 2011 was the Dragon Quest VI remake. And then Dragon Quest VII 3DS came out. No, that's the wrong release date. That's the original game. I want Dragon Quest. Oh, it'll be in here. Yeah, 2013. Oh, it's only a 2-year difference. It's only a 2-year difference between this game and the remake of 6. Because the original version of 7 looked like 6. So, I don't know. I digress. I don't like to bring it up, but Pike owes us half a year's rent. He's a complete layabout, but there's still something lovable about him. It's hard to dislike the man. Still, this can't go on forever. If he doesn't pay us what he owes, we'll have no choice but to ask him to leave. Does he live here? Nothing special? Jeepers. Okay, we better go answer the king's summon. We've kept the king waiting long enough, and we are just a child, like. There we go. Oh, I don't think I saw these were done. Yeah, I must have. How's the 3 Cs? Not bad so far. We haven't really been able to do too much. Characters pretty standard. Movement not really that important in this game. It's just for getting around. Animation is a bit slidey, mostly noticeable in cutscenes. Like here, not too bad. So the controls are fine, responsive. They're all right. Camera, same thing. It goes left and right. Very slidey feet when you're doing this. It's on L and R, not on the joystick. Or on the C-stick like I would expect. Haven't had any combat yet. And aside from that, menus are pretty standard. Everything I would expect from them, so. Yeah. Alright, Castle Estad. Welcome to Estad Castle. Oh, excuse me. My voice got stuck there. Ah, Young Asta. King Donald is expecting you. Well, in we go. Asta, over here. Shh, don't say a word. The old man's upstairs. I reckon it must be my fault you've been called here again. Sorry about that. Now, you remember the plan, don't you? No? Yeah, very funny. Shall we get on with this? Up to now, we've been spending all our time fixing up that old wreck in our secret spot west of Pilcard Bay, but we have to face facts. There's no way the two of us will ever be able to get that boat seaworthy. If we're going to find out the truth, we need to start here on this island. It's our only choice. I know we're meant to believe this is the only island in the world, but I don't buy that for a second, and neither do you. We've been searching through the castle storerooms, and I found an old book that looks pretty interesting. According to the parts I could read, there's a place called the Shrine of Awakening somewhere in the mountains to the east. But it says that if we want to get there, we're going to need to use the light of the sun. Sounds like I'm onto something, right? Yes. Okay, we need to start note-taking immediately. I'm actually slowly running out of pages in my note-taking book. I've only got, like... What do I have in here? I guess I have a few left. Not a lot, though. Alright, sorry. Trying to, here. Show us the notes. Oh, right now the notes are literally just this. I'm just jotting down notes. My old notes. This is some of the notes that I had taken for, for the last Dragon Quest. These are some of the notes I was taking towards the end. I don't know how legible that is. But some of the notes are just like counting battles, and some of them are clues that were given, and some of them are just little story elements. Like I'll take like note, oh, we're from this town. Oh, this is our father's name and he does this. And because that information, it seems to matter. Like right now he's giving us clues, like we need to use the power of the sun. We learned that there's bears in the mountains to the east. Now he's telling us we need to go to the east, so we know there's bears there we're gonna have to fight. So I just want to take these notes down and make sure I remember this stuff, because I will forget. Appreciate the dedication, though. Well, thank you. So we got Prince, Kiefer, is our friend. Okay, there we go. Caught up. Well, I'm going to head east for a little recess. Or Rexy? I don't know. But I need you to buy me some time. Keep the old man talking for as long as you can, will you? Hopefully the guards won't notice I'm gone. Oh, I need to also take note. We have our uncle. Is named Pike. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we got a cover for the prince while he goes east, because we got summoned here probably to get chewed out by the king. By the way, if you want to watch streamers suffer, there's an Elden Ring Rage comp on YouTube. I died laughing. Oh, nice. You should send me the link to that on Discord. Oh, is this guy asleep? What? Who goes there? What's that? Summoned by the king? Yes. I don't believe a word of it. Our king would never summon a little squirt like you. Sorry, you'll have to forgive me. It's just I never got a chance to act tough. Please go ahead. Jerk. So, item shop. Some books here. Of course, no interesting books. We haven't found a single interesting book yet. Now, my young friend, would you care to have your fortune told? Yes? Look deep in my eyes, deeper. Now let's see what lies in your future. I saw it clear as day it was. Your destiny is to bring peace to the world. Hold on a second, that can't be right. The world's already at peace. Well, what do you know? Seems my fortune-telling skills aren't what they used to be. Welcome to the item shop. How can I serve you? So what do you have for items today, good sir? Cypress stick, bamboo spear. We can afford that. A leather shield. That's a defensive upgrade. That'll be $50. Can you imagine? Ah, yes, you will bring peace to the world. Oh wait, the world's already at peace. Huh, I must be very good at telling the future. I do it so well, I can see your past even. Alright, what do we think? Better weapon or better armor? I'm gonna go better weapon, because if we can kill them faster, we don't need better armor. And then we can sell our stick for 5 gold. Sad. And then we can sell... Oh, we have the other cypress stick. So good. I can tell your past. Now that'll be $50. Well, you will be sorely surprised at how many $5 I give you. It will be 0. It'll be 0 $5. Okay, what else do we have going on here? Some armor and display. This leads to the banquet hall. That's where the royal family dines. But now's not the time to be eating. Off you go. You'll find the king upstairs. Are you gatekeeping me? You can't gatekeep me. Do you have any idea who I am? I'm the main character. Hang on, I recognize you. You're Palix, lad, aren't you? Is that right? Summoned by the king, you say? Have you been to see him already? No. Well, I don't know why the king wants to speak with you, but I do know he doesn't waste his words on people he doesn't trust. Now stop dawdling. King Donald is not a man who likes to be kept waiting. Is any king a man who likes to be kept waiting? I haven't met any. I don't mean to gossip about the royals, but I found Prince Kiefer having a good old rummage through all the old stuff down in the storerooms. Next thing I knew, he was herring around the castle with this old book in his hand. Seems to fancy himself as some kind of treasure hunter, that one. Seems that way. We can go around the side of the castle, eh? Oh, no, we can't. Moat. Wait. That's more of a top-down view than... Is there something fancy to get that top-down, or is that just the angle the game pre-decided for me? Oh. Kiefer! Kiefer! Where the devil is that boy? That does it! He's gone too far this time! This is outrageous! Outrageous, I say! Your Majesty, if you will forgive me, I am sure that Prince Kiefer has his reasons for absconding so suddenly. Please, I beg of you, you must try to remain calm. Honestly, why do you insist on sticking up for that wretched boy? Oh, Asta, there you are. I've been expecting you. Come here, we have much to discuss. Oh, I'm getting dragged off. I think I'm in trouble, guys. I think I'm in trouble. Nearsighted AF, yeah, really. Sit yourself down, if you would. Surely not there. Now you are going to look me in the eyes, and I'm going to ask you something very important. Is that clear? Yes. Asta, tell me the truth. Is there something you are hiding from me? Alright, you're king now. Do we lie to the king, or do we tell him the truth? Do we say, yes, we're hiding something, or no? I feel like we should cover our buddy's back. But our buddy's kind of a jerk. Never lie to the king? True. Okay, I'm hiding something from you. Just as I suspected. Of late, Kiefer's been behaving like a prince possessed. He has been entirely incapable of sitting for a moment. do you know what the wretched boy did today? He stole a precious ring that once belonged to his mother, a keepsake I treasure more than life itself. What in the world can he hope to achieve through such an act of petty larceny? Listen well, Asta. I need you to talk some sense into my idiot son. You must impress upon him the fact that his behavior is utterly unacceptable in one who would be king. I confess that I myself strayed from the straight and narrow path on occasion in my youth, but by the time I was Prince Kiefer's age, I had more than grown out of that behavior. The exact details of my youthful indiscretions are neither here nor there, of course. Now I trust that I can rely on you to do what is best for your friend. Be on your way and do not disappoint me. It's a lot of pressure to put on a kid. Why does everyone expect me to clean up their messes? First, we hear about my uncle being an absolute nightmare. And then we hear about the prince who's a nightmare. And everyone tells me I need to talk to them. Fix your own kid. His Majesty cares a great deal about Prince Kiefer. I can trust that you will not let him down, Asta. That ring the Prince pilfered was a very precious. It belonged to the late Queen, and it is very rare gem known as the sunstone set in it. So to ask if you were the town therapist or something. Yeah, really. This was the final straw for King Dahlia. That's the first straw. I have maybe 7 straws left, so watch it. Prince Kiefer has across limestone. Thanks, Guy. The prince went off at the crack of dawn, and no one has seen him since. He's a real handful, that one. I just hope he's not off exploring the hills to the east. He'll end up at Bear's breakfast. Good thing we bought a new spear. Sheesh. We didn't get to explore up here very much. We're never going to get anything done in this game because we keep exploring everywhere. Oh. That's a princess if I've ever seen one. Holy smokes. How are you supposed to even explore this whole place? Like, there's so much going on here. First thing this morning, I saw a beautiful big boat setting sail from the south of the island. It must have been the fishing boat setting sail from Picard Bay. Just downloaded the death job thing from Valve. Looking forward to it. True, I was excited for that. I need to download that. You know, those old fairy stories, the ones that are full of scary monsters? Well, I wonder who came up with all that stuff in the first place. If there really are weird and wonderful creatures like that out there, I want to see them with my own eyes. But never mind the imaginary creatures. I'd be a lot more worried about those very real bears in the hills to the east if I were you. Scary stuff. What's that? So it's a game that Valve released. I think it's just called Death Job. And it's sort of like you work at Aperture, you're doing a desk job, and you're sort of like a quality assurance guy. And you're just testing, like, items and stuff. I don't know much about it beyond what I saw in the trailer, but it looked interesting, and you work as an Aperture employee, and anything that is that has me immediately invested.
Asta, how are you? Now, as a man of the world, you are doubtless well aware of the existence of ancient ruins on our island. And as I'm sure you know, there are some located in the Forbidden Palace, which is, of course, strictly off limits.
It says Forbidden Place.
No, according to the scholarly research, not least my own, these ruins are actually a complex of tombs of an ancient royal clan. In any case, there's no place for amateur explorers. I can trust you to steer well clear, can't I?
Yes.
That's good to hear. I wouldn't do to disturb the sleep of long departed, now would it? They should be left in peace.
Sounds funny, basically Kobold said. You're a desk employee and the boss belittle you? Yep. I'm actually pretty excited for it. Well, can't get any of those books, so let's get out of here. Whoa, who's that down there? Criminal. So the princess-looking person there. If I go down here, will this in here. Here we go. Princess Lisette. Oh, hello. I heard my father summoned you. I hope it wasn't too upsetting for you. No one knows my silly brother better than you. I'm sure my father just wanted to ask you what he's been up to recently. Oh, yes. There's not something I wanted to ask you. Do you really think this is the only island in the world? My big brother refuses to believe it. He thinks it's impossible that this is all there is. Seriously, there's lots of words in the English language. You can get around all these words you're using right now. Well, I think he's right. There must be other places out there, and other people too. There have to be. It's no fun to think we're all alone, is it? It's much nicer to imagine that there are lots of other lovely places out there. My brother, it's just chasing his dreams. Chasing his dreams. This is giving me an aneurysm. Try reading it, voice acting it. Not voice acting, but doing a voice. And yeah. I want you to help him. I want you to help him find what he's searching for. It's like, it's so normal, and then you hit one of those S's, and it's like, bleh. I was gonna be like, oh, this is a nice princess. It's gonna be super cool to chat with her. And then I gotta, like, think too hard about pronouncing words. I can't even, like, hear what she's saying. Although it really seems like, I don't know, I do want to talk to everybody because I don't want to miss any details. But it really seems like all the conversations are going to amount to the same thing. We're the only island in the world. There are bears to the east. There are ancient ruins you're not supposed to go in that I'm going to go into anyways. That's it. Oh, my uncle sucks. The prince sucks. I'm the local therapist for everybody. Is he supposed to be a toddler or something? You are a kid. I don't know how old you're supposed to be. I don't know exactly. Oh, the princess? Oh, sorry. I don't know about the princess. She's... no idea. I have no idea how old she's supposed to be. She's little like me, so it seems like you've got either... she's not as small as the, like, really small kids, so she's probably, like, early teens, maybe? Huh? That's odd. Sure, I saw something glimmer way out on the horizon. But everyone knows there's nothing out there except sea. Sea and more sea. Must have been a trick of the light, I suppose. It's weird. Like, there's a whole... oh, so she just has a bad lisp? Yeah, I think that's what they're doing. Just giving her a bad lisp. This castle's too big. I'm lost. No idea where I am or where I'm going. Look at this little beauty. It's a map I found gathering dust down in the castle storerooms. Look at all this crazy stuff. Islands, continents, you name it. Whoever drew this map had quite an imagination, I tell you.
Or there's really other places out there. Did you think about that?
Hold up. I know all citizens of our kingdom are supposed to be free to roam the castle, but there are limits, you know. You may be Prince Kuiper's friend, but I can't let you down here. Try to stop me. Oh, he stopped me. Chests, the bank. Got no money to bank yet, though, so... and the banks usually deal in thousands, and we are not thousands, I can tell you that much. Oh, wait, who's that? There's a whole bunch of people out here. Ah, you are Oster, correct? You're Prince Kuiper's playmate, as I understand it. I don't know what your friend was up to, but the last time I saw him, he was rummaging through every drawer in the castle. I wonder if he found whatever it was he was looking for. Nothing to report, sir! You know, this kingdom is so bloomingly peaceful, I feel bad for even getting paid to stand guard. It happens. It's been 10 years since our beloved queen passed away. Poor King Donald is still on his own. What will it take to make him notice me? Hey, he's suffering. His son sucks, and he lost his wife. Shame on you. Is there any reason you're in the prince's room? I mean, I'm only here because it's my job. I spent most of the last 2 years mucking out this hovel. The prince is about to turn 18, you know. I swear the place is getting more smelly with each passing day. Yes, royal hoss. Some prince, he's got nothing. Nothing. Oh, look at that. He's got a little set of, slimes. Huh. Oh, hose. I was like, royal hoss. Smile and nod. Smile and nod. I'm pretty sure we've mostly covered this place. Probably. Wait. Tell me I can control the drawbridge. Ah. Hope that comes up later. So I believe then we need to meet Kiefer out in the east. Fight some bears. Alright. So I assume that he means that shrine way, way east. Because, like, I don't know what this is. It looks blocked. An ancient looking stone gate. Oster pushes it but it won't budge an inch. Okay, we can't go that way. We can travel this way. Of course! A cliff. Should have known. Camera turns a bit slow out here, and it's kind of hard to see things. It's Picard Bay, so that only leaves us like one place to go, which is this way. So this will lead us to another mapping area. Okay, so I see to deal with 3DS spec constraints, they have broken up the open world or the overworld into several smaller chunks. Makes sense, I don't blame them. Alright, now we're in bear country. But I think we're going here first, actually. I've seen a single bear. Oh, here we go. Bears. Yeah, they said this place is entirely peaceful. There's no monsters. This is the only island in the world, but there are man-eater bears in the mountains to the east, they said. So, your favorite, Ace. All right, let's just go straight to Kiefer and see what he says. So if I hold this up to the statue like this, then destroy the bears. Ah, Oster, I thought you'd never show up. Still, here you are at last. I thought you might have got scared and run off home or something. Anyway, this is where things start to get serious. Welcome to the forbidden place. No turning back now. Here, take a look at this. Oh, I love these snapping asset changes. Well, have a flick through it, why don't you? That's not how you read that sentence. That's how I said it, though. Oster carefully lifts the heavy cover of the ancient tome. He sees an image of a bearded man in a robe holding a staff aloft. The tip of the staff shines with the light of the sun. Leafing through the pages, he also sees numerous images of what look like stone tablets. Sadly, most of the book is written in an ancient script, and he can't make head nor tail of it. So, recognize anyone? Yep, that picture of the bloke with the staff looks exactly like this statue. I've got a good feeling about this. We're close, very close. We just have to do something to this statue, and then something will happen. Judging from that picture, the key is this sun. That's why I brought this little beauty with me. Ta-da! Behold the Sunstone ring. It's been in my family for yonks. Yonks? Is that a real word? If it's a real word, I'm unfamiliar with that word. I'm looking it up. Yonks. A very long time. That's a real word. Learn something new every day. If I hold this up to the statue, something's bound to happen. Well, are you with me? Shall I hold the ring up to the statue or what? Yes. None of our useless scholars ever really got to the bottom of all this stuff, you know. They never dug deep enough. It was almost like they didn't want to. Forbidden places, royal tombs. How can you hear words like that and not want to find out more? Well, not me. I've always wanted to uncover the secrets of this island, and I've known they had something to do with these ruins. Yonks. That's my new word of the day, yonks. There's something waiting for me here, something that will change my life, my destiny. Anyways, enough talk. Let's do this. Here goes nothing. Huh. Nothing happened. It's going to be my word of the year. Can't believe that's real. I know, it's like, I really thought it would be a made-up word. Sorry, Ash, it looks like I was wrong about the ring. But I just know the sun has something to do with all this. We need to figure out the rest of that book. There must be some clues in the bits we can't read. But who do we know who can read gobbledygook like this? Of course! You know Dermot the Hermit, right? That old weirdo who lives by the cliff on the edge of Astard? Well, apparently he's a massive bookworm. You never know, he might be able to figure out what these weird scribbles say. Right, you take the book and get him to look at it. I can trust you with that, can't I? Yes. Good. You know I don't get on with that grumpy old duffer. He definitely knows his onions about the olden days, though. My dad's always asking him about that stuff. Okay, Arthur, you know what to do. Take the book to Dermot the Hermit and see what he's got to say. Since the Sunstone ring turns out to be useless, I'm going to see if I can turn up anything else that might connect to this whole sun thing. See you later. Good luck with that with the horrible hermit. Okay, so on the west cliff. The hermit. Knows lots about old times. Not sure if this will ever come back up, but it's good to have a note of. All right, so we got to get out of here, and we got to go to the. Wait. The exit is this way. It is so nice having like a map of the area. That is so helpful. I can't wait till we have this in dungeons. Okay, so we need to go all the way to the west. I didn't find any bears in this area either, so I guess you have to go really up to run into bears. Having no open world encounters really takes a bit of the journey out of the journey. Okay, that'll be his island to the side there, so we have to follow this path. That's not his house. His house is over here, I think. Unless that is his house. I don't know how to get there. I have no idea. I'm assuming this is him. This is the woodcutter's hut.
Ho ho ho! Well, I never. Whatever will those townfolk get up to next?
Wait, is he talking to the animals? Just ate more salsa than I should be legally permitted. I'm gonna regret this. You regret it tomorrow. The dwarves are actually dwarves in this game.
Sorry about that. My furry forest pals tend to scamper off whenever they're not familiar with appears. Let me guess, you've come all the way from Astard, have you?
Yep.
I thought as much. Well, since you've come all this way, there's something I think I should share with you. I've been hearing rumors about a certain character who's been causing all kinds of trouble of late. Now, what was he called? Poke, was it? Or was it Oik? Oik, perhaps. No, that's not it. Oh, of course, it was Pike. Anyway, this Pike character has been very naughty indeed. Make sure you steer clear of him. You're wondering how I know all this, aren't you? I can tell. Why, my furry forest pals keep me informed, of course. When you love nature as much as I do, animals come to trust you, and before you know it, you're chatting away merrily to every minute of the day. I may live in the middle of nowhere, but my forest chums keep me very well informed. Oh, indeed. Hope you didn't need these barrels. Meow. Nothing special here. Oh, a set of rags. How lucky can you get? Let's check out this guy's basement. I don't know how I feel about everyone's house being way bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. Nothing wrong with it, it's just like jarring. Seed of Magic. I don't know that we don't have any magic yet. I don't know if we ever will get magic, so we'll hold on to that for now. No point using it on ourselves if it's not really going to be useful. Do we check in here? Yeah, we got the rags, that's right. Where's the door? Here it is. Standard RPG. Yeah. Oh, well. That was a bare bones well. Well, thanks for your time, old man. All he did was tell us to steer clear of Pike. Well, let's take note. Actually, this map is so small. How can we lose this place? Okay, we gotta try to get to there. How do we do that? Because we, like, explored this whole place. Maybe someone in town might know how to get to him? Oh, it's gonna be right here, I guarantee it. That way's locked. This way keeps going down. Oh, whoa, whoops. Sometimes they take it too far, like the castle the size of every other house, but it's so big you lose track of where you are. Yeah. I'm like at least glad that they have like the houses are at least like a reasonable size on the outside. Seed of Wisdom, also good for magic users, so we'll hold on to that. A lot of animals in this place. All right, old man. Dermot the Hermit, I think he was called. Okay, what kinds of books are thick? Was Dermot the Hermit. What do you think you're doing waltzing into my house uninvited? Can't you see I'm busy? Go on, be off with you.
Show the ancient tome? Yes.
Ho ho! So you're a door-to-door salesman, are you? Well, if you think I'm just gonna buy any old book you bring me, you're making a big Oh? Alright, I'll take it. Does 500 gold coins sound like a fair price?
No.
Oh, so now it's not for sale. Make up your mind, will you? Where did you get it, anyways? From the prince, you say? Presumably he found it gathering dust somewhere beneath the castle. Let me take another look at it, Interesting. A sage? A shining light? What's that? The prince saw this picture and went off to the ruins over to the east with something called the Sunstone Ring. And there was me thinking Kiefer was just an empty-headed young layabout. He seems to be one step ahead of those dull-witted scholars up at the castle, at least. Very well. If you leave the book with me, I'll see what sense I can make of it. Come on now. I'm not taking no for an answer. You brought it here for me to look at, didn't you? Now it's going to take you a while to decipher these old runes, so I'd be grateful if you could come back a little later. And bring the prince with you when you'll do, will you? He may be an oaf and a bonehead, but he managed to unearth this book, so he can't be all bad. By the time you get back here with him, I should have this figured out.
You got it, old man. I'll go get him. I'll go get him. This isn't a complaint by any means, but are Dragon Quest games generally slow starters? This game is slower starting than any other game. I mean, Dragon Quest VI started with you entering the final boss fight. Dragon Quest V, it was a bit slow, but you got into combat really quickly. Let's see, 1 was like straight away. You immediately leave the castle, boom, you're in a world that will kill you instantly. Like, first thing you need to do is grind up to level 3 so you can get the heal spell, and even then you cannot make it far. That one's immediately into the action. Same for 2 and kind of with 3. Especially with 3, actually. It's so dangerous that if you don't immediately interact with the party system, which you're supposed to, you will die. 4 was an interesting one because 4 told a whole bunch of little stories before it told the main story, so it was a bit different in that regard, but I'd say not yet. They haven't been slow starters so far, but this one has been very slow. I have heard that apparently the first dungeon, which I think is the dungeon we're working up to right now, in the original game was incredibly tedious. It was very long, very hard puzzles, and they simplified it a bit in this remake version. But even then, like, I'm going to be going through a dungeon where there's a good chance there won't be monsters, it's just going to be puzzles. I might not see my first combat for a while, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. First things first, we have to try to find Kiefer in here somewhere. Because I have no range of vision, I have to check, like, every corner. He's not in there. No shot, he went back to the castle. He said he was going to keep working here, didn't he? Wait, he said he was going to work on trying to figure something out. Maybe he didn't mean here. Maybe he did leave. Shoot. Came all the way here for nothing. SMH. I need to get some water. I'll be 2 seconds. I just tried drinking or eating something really quickly, and in my haste, Gave myself the hiccup, so I may be hiccuping a little bit. I'm gonna try not to. I need to find Kiefer. Kiefer? 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 Deefer? I need to learn how to pronounce his name. I gotta Google it. Nerd. Nerd! How to pronounce... Alright, let's see what this says. This is Kiefer, but it's spelt slightly different. I think this one was I-E. No. It's Kiefer. Okay, it's supposed to be Kiefer. Now we know. For sure. Okay. Right, we're heading on. So I think he's probably the frickin' prince, went back to the castle, made me run all the way across the world. I ran across a literal island to find you. You absolute prince of a dince. I've returned, everybody. Where's that prince? I'm gonna smack him silly. Here his room is. Found it. Alright, Oster, I'm absolutely shattered, you know. I lost track of the number of times I've been back and forth between the castle and the old ruins today. I've been down to that old statue with absolutely everything I could think of that has anything to do with the sun. And I had to be quick, too. If my dad works out what I'm up to, we're finished. You know, I even gave this funny stone to your Uncle Pike's a try. I asked him to lend it to me, and he said he wanted 5,000 gold coins for him. I told him to get stuffed, of course. Hey, oh, hey, Crystal Time Gear, how are you doing? Anyway, I know how he likes an afternoon nap after he's sunk a few at the inn, so I sneaked into his place and borrowed it instead. Actually, I was wondering if you'd mind giving it back to him. Here you go. Good, you? I'm pretty good. We're just starting out this game, which is going to probably take us about 100 hours to complete, and we are like an hour and a half in, so... Whew, it's been quite a day, eh? Still not sure. Still no closer to finding out what the light of the sun means. Anyways, enough about me. How's your day been? Eh? You gave that book of mine to some weird old man? Oh, hang on. That's right. I asked you to. Sorry. With all this running around places, I completely forgot. I think I was 120 hours in the main story of this one. It's a long one for sure. Whew. I've seen since I finished Dragon Quest VI and I've been ready to start this one, I've seen 2 people on Reddit post that they just finished this game. One person took 88 hours, the other person took 112 hours. So 3DS version is shorter than the PS2 version. I have heard that. So we'll see. We'll see. So we're any closer to the truth? Yes. What's that? It's going to take him a while to decipher it. Gah! Doesn't he realize we're in a hurry? Okay, let's go see the old coot. I'll make sure he understands how urgent this is. They shortened the intro and made some quality of life changes that make the game move a bit quicker. Yes, I did hear about the shortening of the beginning of the game. I remember reading that there was an incredibly long and tedious dungeon, and in this game they either removed it or shortened it significantly. One or the other. This way. All right, old man. I'm not sure on that one. I've heard that. They shortened the ruins on the east of the island. I know that for sure. That's what we're currently working on getting to. I'm not sure if that's what they were referencing. I believe they were referencing the dungeon, but we'll see here. The closeness you need to get to characters to interact with them, and the closeness that you are when they're talking. Like, this guy is right in my face when he's talking to me.
Oh, back are you? About time. I've just finished deciphering those runes for you.
Really? You finished? So, come on, what does it say? Don't keep us waiting.
Who are you? Why are you nagging at me like a spoiled child? Oh, should have known. It's our beloved prince.
Never mind all that. Just tell us what it says. Come on.
All right, keep your hair on. If you'll shut up for a minute, I'll tell you what I found. Now, as far as I can tell, the bright light in this picture at the front doesn't have anything to do with the sun at all.
You're kidding. Nothing at all? Not even a little bit?
Not even the tiniest smidge. The light in this picture represents the strength and radiance given off by the pure heart of the Chosen One.
A what? Chosen by who? And for what?
Well, my guess is it would be whoever built that temple in the first place.
Okay, well, I'm not sure I completely follow you, but if it's the pure heart for some serious strength you're after, look no further.
Oh, so you think you're the Chosen One, do you? Can't say I'm entirely surprised. All right, Mr. Special. Here's what the book says you have to do.
This one has a comfy OST. I did make sure to get the 3DS version with the orchestrated soundtrack, not the digitized one, because I believe the original 3DS version came with the digital audio sound. I made sure to get the one which had the orchestra.
When pure and firm, resolve are proved beyond a doubt. Seek you out your path, O Chosen One, for it shall seek you out.
Gotcha. So in the Chosen One, which is obviously me, shows the statue what a pure heart and true spirit he has. Well, that'll do the trick.
You certainly have a bright opinion of yourself, but I suppose that can't hurt. Who knows? That unshakable self-belief of yours may set something in motion and reveal the secret of the Forbidden Palace place after all.
You bet it will. Those ruins won't know what hit them. Okay, well, let's go back to the ruins and try them. This intro sequence has a lot of running around. This is, and we were kind of talking about this a bit earlier, but this game seems to have the slowest start to any of the Dragon Quest games yet. Yeah, it does, yeah. For sure. But this one also has one of the most, this one has the most dialogue I've also read. This has over 70,000 lines of dialogue, so.
There you are, Your Highness. We've been looking for you everywhere. Your father wants to see you. You're going to have to come with us now.
You what? What does he want now? If he's just going to give me another earful, I'm afraid I'll have to pass.
Your Highness, please. Your father is not the most forgiving of moods today.
Even with a shortened intro? Yeah. I'm curious how long we'll be playing before we get into our first combat.
You can say that again. The king will have our guts for garters if we go back without you.
Oh, the other thing we learned today, probably the best thing that's come out of this playthrough yet. The word yonks, which is yonks like this, is a real word. They used it in this game. It is a real word that means a very long time. I did not know that. It is now my new favorite word. I will use it at least once a day for the rest of my life. Yonks. Are you kidding me? He says, this ring has been in our family for yonks. What? I immediately looked it up because I did not believe it was a real word, and it was, and I love it. I will be using that word for yonks, is all I have to say about that. I actually don't know if I grammatically said that right. The word yonks, a very long time. Yeah, I think. It is, and there's more Dragon Quest games that use it. Oh, I am so excited for the next Dragon Quest game that uses yonks. I am willing to wait for yonks to see it again. I'm begging you, Prince Kaifer. I've got an aging mother to look after. Yeah, my wife just had a baby. Or was it two? Basically, if we lose our jobs, we're stuffed. Gah. Okay, enough of the sob stories, I get it. Oster, you should head home. I'll come and get you when I'm done. Also, the guard's ultra guilt tripping here is hilarious. Everyone in this game seems to be a bad person with the exception of us right now. The prince sucks, our uncle sucks, our dad, everyone loves our dad, but he totally abandoned us. And with that, the sun sets on another long and eventful day. Psst, Asta, wake up. Come on, wake up, will ya? Everyone's a jerk, it's amazing. Yeah, it seems that way. I gotta say, going from the Dragon Quest VI hero to the Dragon Quest VII hero is a bit of a downgrade in appearance, because the Dragon Quest VI hero was probably my favorite looking hero so far. He looked cool. The super spiky blue hair, cool outfit, sword across his back. Are you kidding me? He was the coolest looking one so far. And to go down to like a common fisher boy, I like that these games will have like anyone be a hero and that they don't always have to dress like a hero. But this is a serious downgrade going from 6 to 7. Well, yeah, the Dragon Quest VI hero is probably the best looking here of the heroes. Yeah, I strongly agree. But I'm sure I'll fall in love with this one. I mean, I originally didn't expect to like the look of the Dragon Quest V hero very much, and I ended up falling in love with him. That was also largely due to the story he was in, but anyways, good. I thought you'd never drag your lazy bones out of bed. Sorry it's late and everything, but that took ages. My dad insisted on giving me the ear bashing of the century, and then when he'd finished, he sent me to my room. Also, Dragon Quest VII hero legit looks 8, but I remember correctly, he's 16. I get that we're 16 because the kids that are actually really young are like, they're like this tall. They're really short. So I can kind of see him being older, but yeah, he really looks like he's 8. Can you believe that? What am I, 6? Anyways, he seems really ticked off about me borrowing that ring. Honestly, I think he's getting sentimental in his old age. Well, he'll get over it. Come on, we need to get going before the sun comes up. So we know he is, Kiefer is, we know Prince Kiefer is 19. They did say he's 19. And he's taller than us, so he's got to be older than us. So 16 seems like a fair age to place us at. One thing I will say that's really cool about getting into this... Yeah, he's older than the hero. One thing that's really cool about getting into this is, like, this is my first time experiencing Dragon Quest assets in 3D. Like, I've only ever seen the barrels in 2D. Now I'm seeing them in 3D. Like, it's a minor thing, but really cool to see in practice. Finally, it's no time to learn the secrets of the ruin. It's finally time to learn the secrets of the ruin. Let's get moving. Asta. I can't read today. It's rough. Should have heard me earlier trying to use a girl voice and read the lisp of the princess. It was rough. Indeed, the 3D adds a lot to this game too, having seen both versions. Yeah, I'm really glad I chose to play this one over the PlayStation version, just because I was so excited to get into 3D Dragon Quest. But I think I might actually go back to the PlayStation version when I get to 8. We'll see. Prince Kiefer and Asta hurry over to the ancient ruins under the cover of darkness. I'm glad they did that for us. Here we are, Asta. Okay, let's do this. You all set? Yep. Glad to hear it. Now, let's do this. I always knew these ruins were the key to this whole thing. I don't know what's waiting up ahead, but I'm ready for it. Nothing's gonna stop me. I'm gonna need your help, though, so what do you say, Asta? Are you with me or what? Yes, that's the spirit. Now the old hermit told us the way forward would only open for people with pure hearts. Well, hearts don't come any purer than ours, right? Hello, here we are. Yoo-hoo. Please reveal the way forward. Whenever you're ready. If you're interested in the 3D of this game, Dragon Quest IX will be really interesting on that front, because Dragon Quest IX was technically the first 3D Dragon Quest game. Was 8? I thought 8 was 3D. Was 8 not originally in 3D? Woohoo! We finally opened the door, and all it took was a bit of self-belief and some shouting. We did it, Asta. We actually did it. Oh, this is so exciting. I can't wait to see what's in there. Come on, the real adventure is about to begin. True, I kind of go back and forth on that one. Reading the description of, like, how the story of that game is, I'm not sure how it's going to be to play, but I think a lot of people really like 8. Like, I know very surface level what it is, but... Oh, never mind, I smeared it more. Tried cleaning my glasses, but they just got worse. Tend to consider the art style a 2D art style, but not a 2D pixel style, if that makes sense. I loved 8? Okay. Well, I know you have had a very fair opinion of the Dragon Quest games so far, so... If you loved 8, I'm pretty sure I'm going to really like it too. Okay. Whoa, so this is what it looks like inside. Ah, monster. Wait, no, it's a ghost. What's that over there floating in front of the massive door? Oh, the minimap's even highlighting? Wait, what the heck? Is that an arrow? A yellow fragment. I'm immediately iffy on how I feel about the fact that the game is giving me hints on where to go within the dungeon. I don't know how egregious it's going to be over the course of the game. And these aren't hard to notice items, but immediately my first thought when I see that is hand-holdy. It's not egregious. I don't want it to feel too hand-holdy, because the previous games really made me think, and I don't want to just be like, here, come here, pick this up, pick that up, pick this up, and go here. I like that when I'm in a hurry to finish a game, but I want to take this game at a pace and enjoy it. So we'll see how I feel. I might end up just liking it because it's such a long game. I'll explain later once you've completed this section, because it won't make sense until you've completed the section. Ah, okay. Okay, let's stuck this in.
Well, it seems you can see me at long last. How long have I waited? How many decades? No, centuries have passed. I lost track so long ago. In case you are wondering, you're in the Shrine of Awakening. Only those who have been chosen by a higher power are permitted to enter. Well, since you appear to be here, I think we can safely assume you qualify. Congratulations! Now, you have noticed that large door behind me. If you want to open it, you're going to need a little help from the 4 saints here. So why not step up on and have a word with them?
Okay.
I am the 4th of the great saints. My dominion is water, the running rivers and the endless ocean. Water is the source of all life. It can wash away all evil, its torrents acting as an inviolable shield.
They use big words in this game. I'm not a big words guy. Just kidding. I like big words because I learn new words. This is one there has changed majorly between the PS1 and 3DS version. Okay.
But what is true strength? Does it lie in anger? Does it lie in love? Only the sacred sword can show the answer.
I am the third of the great saints. I rule over the element of fire, the devourer of all things. When I am angered, I erupt with all livid fury and that none can contain. To withstand the fires that fall from the heavens, one must keep a cool head and equip the sacred item. I am the first of the great saints. My dominion is the land, the very ground beneath our feet. In ancient times, the surface of our world was molten and ever-changing. It was defenseless. But in time, it came to be plated in the solid armor of the land itself. Except for the oceans, which we're told is most of this world. I am the second of the great saints. I govern the wind that whips through the trees and drives great waves across the oceans. As the eons pass, the wind can leave deep scars, its razor-edged blade never resting. To guard against its remorseless onslaught, one must hold on to one of these. To what do I refer?
Now listen up, the chosen ones. Before the saints will allow you to proceed, you'll need to find their beloved sacred items. Far to the north of here, just east of Istad, you'll find an ancient door that has been sealed for countless centuries. Well, it's now open for business. Go through it and you'll find 2 ancient tomb sites. Search those, and you'll find 4 gravestones leading underground. Beneath each gravestone lies one of the saint's sacred items. I'd love to go with you, I really would, but I'm afraid the rules don't allow it. Now off you go. Bring the saint's special somethings back to me and prove you weren't chosen for nothing.
You got it. Let me just check these out first. Hiding stuff from me. Yeah, you thought you would. Okay, looks like both stairs come down here. I knew it. It's a locked door. Okay. Never mind. Jump the gun. Puzzles. I love puzzle dungeons. Oh, absolutely. Dungeons that are literally just walk from point A to B while suffering through 100 encounters. No depth. No real challenge. Kind of boring. Whoops. Missed our turn. But puzzles are great. I love puzzles, especially like really well thought out ones. And that is not an easy skill to develop, like making well thought out puzzles, because like a puzzle always seems easy when you know the answer. But when you don't know the answer, it can be tough. And it's hard to know the difference when you make the puzzle because you make it with the answer. So to you, it seems obvious. But to others, maybe not so much. And even if you want to test it, you can only test it like once per person. Because again, once that person knows the answer. I learned that like when I was DMing in some Dungeons and Dragons, like I'd make a puzzle and it feels obvious to me and it would take my party or my players a while to figure it out. It's like, I guess it was tougher than I intended. Okay, so here's the first tombstone, it looks like. Come on, tough guys. Now if I step off, okay. Step on you, you light up. Moves it in. Oster searches around in front of him. Saint's armor. Okay, it's one piece down. Looks like there's another one right here. Do a good job of some parts. Like, that actually looks heavy. The way they animated that, it's like that stone must weigh a ton. Honestly, this isn't much of a puzzle in this version. They shortened it a lot. Yeah, I kind of feel that. I mean, it looks like this one's about to be an identical puzzle, and that puzzle is step on 2 buttons directly beside objective. I've seen some footage of what these puzzles were like in the original. I do plan on playing the original someday. So I will get to experience it eventually. But for now, I'm okay with this because I think I'm like eager to get into the action. I know this game also has a vocation system, and I'm very eager to get into that because I love vocation systems. Gives so much customization, so much fun. Alright, so he said there's gonna be 4 tombs. Maybe the graveyard continues. In the interest of shorter intro, they cut out the water level puzzle dungeon in these to get these pieces. I don't mind it overall because the intro would definitely drag if it was left the way it was. Oh, okay, I see. So it continues around the mountain. But I would like to play the original intro at some point. Yeah, I think I mentioned this before, but my goal is, after I've completed every Dragon Quest game, played at least once, I'm going to go back through and I'm going to play every Dragon Quest game in its original release form. So I will get to experience it when I do that, and, well, that'll be something, to say the least. Gotta be... Oh, I totally missed them. Oh, no, I didn't miss them. Did I love maps that rotate with my camera, and I don't know if that's an option. Actually, I should check. Heal all tactics, line up, organize. Let's try settings, battle message, music volume, background. Field camera? What's type 2? Well, I guess we're not in the field. Let's try the field 2 camera and see what happens. Anyways, I like a mini-map that rotates with me so that I know where I'm looking. I get really confused, if I'm being honest, when they don't match up. Like for me, I can't rotate the camera here, but if my camera was rotated, I would look at the map and say, oh, I need to go up to get at my objective. And then I would hit up on the controller, but in reality, I'd be facing the wrong way and go somewhere else. This game will be something... in the original version, there's some very good reasons they made the changes there. Yeah, well, from the footage I saw, this game, the original version was very similar in style to like what the Dragon Quest 4, 5, 6 DS remakes looked like. So, but yeah, from what I've kind of read and seen in YouTube videos, all the changes they made were for a very good reason. Okay, that's the Saint's Shield. That's the general consensus on the changes. Yeah. Which, you know what? I'm all for that. Like, I think, like, making meaningful changes in a remake, I 100% support. Because in all reality... if you really want the original experience, the original game is still there. It didn't go away. The point of a remake, I think, is to re-release it in a modern scope. And that also includes releasing it in a way that modern players can enjoy. And modern players do not have the same amount of time they used to have. A lot of people don't have any time to play games. So the fact that they can do anything to speed it up, I think, is a huge benefit. I haven't even thought about this. I wonder if we can equip any of this stuff. Probably no point in equipping it because we'll immediately be giving it back, but maybe I'll try. I'll just see if I can equip it. Cannot be equipped. Okay. Didn't think so. Oh, I don't think I ever tried. Yep, you can't. I figured as much, but I had to check. Okay, so now we need to... Alright, we've got our hands on all the sacred items. Come on, Oster, let's go see our friend in the shrine. That's what I thought. Gotta go back to Shrine Guy. Whoops. Whoops. I want to try this one. Okay. So I said field camera 2, and it doesn't seem to have done anything. Oh. Party chats are very dynamic and can be very helpful in determining where to go next. That's one thing I really like. I have noticed that the party chat in this game isn't necessarily to give the characters like identity or to give them character or anything like that. It's really a bit of a clue in this game. I did notice that. Even right now here, he's like, yep, we gotta go back to that place. I also noticed this feature, which is really cool, the info feature, where you can go to the story so far and you can like read up on what's been going on. And in fact, it tells the events slightly differently or adds a little bit more detail. I really appreciate that. That's really nice. Right, this way. There's some chats that are more identity focused, but a lot are hints of where to go. And I imagine that the hints will probably be loaded up in the moments when I need a hint. Like, if we're just doing something, chatting with people in a town or moving from place to place, the chats will probably be a bit more like, oh, you know, this is how I feel about whatever. But if I'm like in the middle of a dungeon and have no idea what to do, maybe I'm hoping, I don't know if this is the case, but I'm hoping they'll be like, oh, that door looks pretty interactable. Maybe you should go interact with it. Oh, not that on the nose, but see. But that idea. Okay. I don't know if we should talk to the guy or just... Yes. I don't know that I used it much in dungeons. I'm not sure on that specifically, but in the overworld for sure. Okay. Well, we will have to see how I make out. Okay, let's give him so he takes the shield. A little closer. I'm actually wondering, can I interact with this at all? No, eh? Can I interact with this at all? No, okay. I'm not really sure what those fragments I picked up for are. Noticing each one of these is a color. Color of the elements. Okay, that's the helm. Ooh, okay. Yes. There we go. It's all 4 items. Whoa. He's happy.
Ho ho ho! How long have I waited for this? Now many decades, no, centuries have passed. I lost track so long ago. I've waited so very patiently for the chosen ones to come and finally open this door. Thanks to you, I can finally earn my forgiveness from on high and get out of this place.
You're welcome. Bye. Sheesh. Looks like old matey's made a run for it. Let's follow him and see what's on the other side of that door. Indeed. Whoa, where are we? A strange voice fills the room. You are in the assembly room. Only the chosen may enter this sacred place. What was that? Did you say something, Oster? No. What? That wasn't you? Well, who was it then? Should you be in need of guidance, speak to the spirit here present. Your path will be revealed. What the? I'm hearing voices. Anyways, I think we're supposed to talk to some spirit or something. Suppose that means our floaty friend over there?
Well, come on, Asta. Let's see what old matey has to say for himself.
Oh, no, that was not him speaking. I messed that voice up. I totally thought it was him talking. I was still Kiefer. Rip.
Hello there and welcome. The assembly room is open for business again at last. As you may have guessed, I'm in charge. Go around here. And if you're wondering how I got the job, let's just say I was chosen by a higher power. I know I don't look a day over 21, but I must be getting on for 300 now. Or was it 500? Anyways, age is just a number, right?
I wouldn't put it past Kiefer to talk like that, to mock this guy. Yeah.
And besides, we have more important things to think about. Let's turn our attention to the 4 giant pillars down there beneath us, shall we?
Okay.
Look a little closer and you'll see that there are mysterious pedestals arranged on top of each pillar. Now, if you happen to come across any fragments of stone tablets on your travels, bring them to me. These fragments should fit snugly into one of those pedestals, but don't worry about the details. I'll help you with all that when the time comes.
Well, I have some already. Select pillars.
Well, so you like to close it?
Okay. So we have yellow pillars. Excuse me. We didn't pick up 3 fragments, did we? Well, since we only had 2, I assume that's all we can do. Okay, so that looks like a clue that we're supposed to go back home. Okay, so... So the forbidden place is... What did he call this place? Assembly room. Is assembly room. Place to put... What are they called? Whoops. Fragments, okay. Place to put fragments. It's also a place to receive guidance. I always appreciate a game that gives you somewhere to go for a clue. Okay, and the clue we just got is it looks like we need to go back to port, which would be back to Pilcard Bay. ship has just returned. Okay. So let's get out of here and let's head back to Pilcard Bay. Blimey, it's so bright. I can't believe the sun's up already. I better get back to the castle. I'll have to hunt for some of those stone tablet thingies our new friend was talking about when I get the chance. I'm not sure I'll have much luck, though. I searched the place from top to bottom yesterday and I didn't see anything like that. Oh, and your dad and his crew must be due back from their fishing trip, right? You better head back to Pilcard Bay. We don't want anyone to get suspicious. If you find anything, come and get me straight away, okay? See you later. Alright, so we gotta head back to Pilcard Bay. Oh, I thought it was about to, like, show us, like, a thing or... What not? Really digging the music in this game so far. Whoa. Yes, this is Pilcard Bay. Now this seems as good a time as any to make a save. This overworld theme took a while to grow on me. Oh, really? Most of these tunes, I don't know, most of them just like get into my head immediately and I'm just like, oh. I'm like just doing a little, like my legs will start moving, little jiggy. You know, I don't know, they get me really quick. Okay, how may I help you? I would like to do a save, please. I love this theme here, though. Yes, I'm really glad I did get the orchestra version of this game, and I don't even want to hear what any of this would have sounded like in like a digitized audio something. Okay. I am unfortunately going to have to call the stream here for tonight. Did get the first 2 hours done. And, oh, it sounds amazing in Synth 2, but the Symphonic just adds the extra layer. I like it this way best, I think. But yeah, we're going to call the stream here. We got the first 2 hours of the game done, and looks like we're going to meet our father first thing next time. So, thank you, Crystal Time Gear. Thank you, Naveen. Thank you, Ace, all for hanging out in the stream. I'm going to try to stream again tomorrow. Hopefully around, well, I'll be starting around 7 or 8 Eastern time. I don't know what that's going to turn out into everyone else's time zone, but thanks for the stream. Glad I catch a little bit. Yes, I'm always happy when you stop in, Crystal Time Gear. It's always a good time having you here to chat Dragon Quest with. So you're always welcome. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for hanging out, and I'll see you in the next stream.